My time here in SP was definitely well spent. I had the chance to intern with Land Transport Authority. The experience was really enriching, and I learned about the behind-the-scenes process of building an MRT station. I got a clearer understanding of what civil engineering is all about. It even made me want to work for LTA after I graduate. I'm also with the SP softball team. My memorable moment was the 2013 SBSA competition. Even though our team was very young with several new members, we played against more experienced teams and managed to win the 3rd place. I got my first medal that day, and I learned the importance of working for my goals, no matter how difficult they seem. In between lessons, my class would hang out at the main library to watch movies. This is my favourite place in SP, where I can bond with my friends and feel totally at home.
Friends and graduates, I wish you all the best. Keep reaching your goals, making your plans, and chasing your dreams.
Joining SP has allowed me to study what I love most and to really grow in many areas in life. A defining moment for me was my overseas internship in the US at DigiPen, one of the world's best IT schools. Studying game design and programming while working on my very own game was really awesome. As someone who's deeply passionate about computers and IT, this was definitely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me. In my 3 years, I spent a lot of time with my SP guitarist buddies. Together, we have performed many different genres of music at major events like the Arts Fiesta. Becoming closer as friends and better as musicians is my favorite memory of all. I will never forget the late nights spent practicing together.
SP has played a big part in my growth into an adult, and I'm sure that you, my fellow graduates, feel the same. Good luck for your further studies, good hunting for your jobs, and a good game well played to everyone.
When my mom saw my interest in writing as a kid, she would tell everyone that my daughter is going to be a journalist. I'm really glad she said that because that's the reason why I joined SP. Now it seems like I'm really going to be one. I enjoy all my modules at SP, most of all telling stories through documentaries. My classmates and I have travelled to Indonesian villages to get story ideas for our filming projects. We've also explored local issues through a documentary on city spaces in Singapore. I also took the Diploma Plus program in Humanitarian Affairs in order to find out more about serious issues like how to help people in disaster-stricken areas. To me, SP isn't just a school. It's a family that gives never-ending support, friendship, passion, love, and a special something that we call the SP spirit.
As a kid, my dad taught me how to fix our family car, so I've enjoyed hands-on work and repairing things ever since. This interest brought me to marine engineering, where I've worked on ship engines and even built a wind turbine generator. In year 2, I was president of SP Lifesavers. Lifesaving is my passion, and I've participated in competitions both locally and in Penang. But I had my biggest challenge during my last year at school. I found out I had cancer. Attending class regularly became tough, and good fitness and sports became a much smaller part of life. I always say that I've learned to persevere in SP, so I knew I wasn't going to give up my passions. Catching up in studies was tough, but I'm happy to be here today, graduating with my cohort and ready to begin my career. I can look forward to all this because of my lecturers who have given me makeup lessons after school, my friends who have always given me support, and my loving family. You guys are my best SP memory. Thank you for helping me make every moment count.
3 years in SP have given me so much. Working way past midnight on design projects and entering competitions with friends has helped me discover new talents and grow up that one tiny bit more. In year 3, I joined the Crowbar Advertising Challenge, and my team created an ad campaign in 24 hours for the Storm website from scratch. Looking back, I still can't believe that we won the first prize. Badminton brings out the competitive streak inside me, and by training with my friends as team captain, I became more determined and responsible. We won the Polite Games Championship together, a memory I'll never forget. It's not so much the outcome of the match, but the fact that we did our best and had fun along the way.
To my awesome friends and lecturers, thank you. You've helped me grow as a designer and as a person every single day. As the saying goes, fortune favours the bold. So be bold, be athletics, but never ever regular.
My defining moment in SP has to be winning all 3 categories in the Polite Games for Dragon Boat last year. It's the first time a Poly clinched every championship title. We were simply the best team. We not only won in Singapore, but in Malaysia and Taiwan as well. I still remember my first training with the team. It was so intense I couldn't get out of bed the next day. In year 2, I was invited into Singapore's national team and I got to represent Singapore at the Asian Dragon Boat Championships in Macau. Doing fun projects like self-driving mini car and even an air hockey table have made my studies in engineering a fresh experience every year. It made me look forward to what university or my career might have in store. I had great lecturers and friends who never failed to help whenever balancing school and Dragon Boat got too stressful. I believe the friendships I made here will last a lifetime. We may all be from different diplomas, but fellow graduates, we've all made it together and that makes us one team, one SP, one stroke, one heart.
Waking up early in the morning and finishing past midnight just to complete our final year projects. Isn't this familiar to most of us? Looking back though, these were really memorable moments for me. I went to University of Queensland in Australia for a scientific research internship, as well as an attachment with a chemical process firm in Jurong Island. The experience in both places strengthened my conviction to be a chemical engineer in future. My proudest moment in SP is when I overcame my fear in presentation. I won't say I'm not afraid anymore, but I certainly have 90% more confidence now. I serve in the SP Red Cross and help to organize fundraising activities and give medical support at school events. Who knows, I may use the skills to save someone's life one day. My friends, thank you for all the silly jokes that made studying a lot easier. You have made my poly life more memorable and I'm grateful to have you in my SP journey.
Taking classes in Mandarin at a Chinese university, sharing business plans with entrepreneurs, and eating meals with Nepali families are all part of my amazing SP experience. In SP and Nectus, I was the club treasurer, working with my club mates to help companies develop socially sustainable business ideas. Going overseas allowed me to witness many different walks of life. I was in Nepal and we helped to build schools for the villagers in the mountainous region, where children have to walk for hours to get to school every day. This made me appreciate what I have in Singapore. I also had the chance to go for a 5-month immersion program in Suzhou, China, where I had the challenging experience of writing reports and taking university lessons in Mandarin. Being in a large-scale project or simply building relationships with people from different cultures, these experiences over the past 3 years in Singapore Polytechnic have helped me become someone who can now take on the world.
I love the sky and I love to dive. Going to school was never a drag for me. It's just a 5-minute walk from the MRT station to get to my workshop. That was always a big plus point for anyone studying in SP. My brother graduated from Aeronautical Engineering in SP, and it was his passion that made me take the same course after my O-levels. After school, diving is my biggest passion. I'm part of the national team, and representing Singapore means countless days and nights of training. I've taken part in local and regional competitions, and now I'm preparing for the SEA Games in June. I'm honoured that SP has recognised my passion for diving by awarding me the Sportsman of the Year award twice, and also allowing me to extend my studies so that I could keep training regularly. Fellow graduates, whether good or bad, let's remember everything happens for a reason. Let's treasure every lesson learned and memory shared in SP.